My name is Tyler Michael Harmon. I live here in Salt Lake City, Utah, born and raised my entire life. I absolutely love Salt Lake City, Utah. It's one of the most unique cities in the entire country. I live here at La France, located in downtown Salt Lake City. And on September 10th, I'll be leaving Salt Lake City, the only place I've ever called home, for London, England to backpack across Europe. Yeah, I want to go there. One day, I was sitting in my architectural history class, bored out of my mind. We were looking at a very famous building. There was just something that she couldn't quite, express with her words. And I realized in that moment that me sitting in gigantic lecture halls looking at these historical buildings, but not actually getting to experience them, is a lot like a musician only looking at sheet music, but never getting to hear the music ever played. This was one of the most influential books in my life. In the trash. I'm going to Europe to actually study architecture, to see real classical works of art. Salt Lake City has exposed me to much postmodern architecture, but I'm ready to understand where these buildings come from. I've spent my entire life studying architecture and what it means to be an architect. I've decided to devote my entire life to my work. I'm not quite sure what this is, so... And I'm now ready to travel across the Atlantic to understand what real architecture is. When I was a little kid, I used to always play with Legos and stuff. My dad, he's an engineer, and so he had grid paper. And I would always take the little grid paper and draft things with it. And I would draft little houses or playhouses. Grandparents, they gave me this little book on tree houses. And ever since then, I've just always been captivated with building. I have enough passion, I have enough drive for it that I will not only see benefits from it, but hopefully other people will see benefits from it. Let's cross our fingers that that's a thing. Not gonna do it. But before I leave Salt Lake City, I'm trying to raise as much money as I possibly can to sustain myself over in Europe for an entire year. I need money for a backpack, tent, sleeping bag, money for transportation, money for food. I also need money for energy drink. Basically money to live, and while I've been saving up for quite some time, it's just not enough. But I'm not gonna let that deter me. This is something I'm very passionate about. Oh, let's look in these cupboards for some food. Let's go to the store for some food. Any donation helps. I don't have any money, whether it's money, it's old gear that you might have. I love money. If you know anyone in Europe, or if you are in Europe and you're willing to let me sleep on your couch, that would be wonderful. Anything and everything is absolutely appreciated. Even if you don't have anything to give to me, spread the word. Towards a New Architecture by Le Corbusier. This, by no means, is the best. Whoever translated this book, wow, they did a terrible job. All I have to say is thank you so much for watching this video. Any donation helps. Please spread the word about this. Thanks.